Welcome to Spotted. We tell you the who, where, and what about your favorite celebrities.
Janhit Mein Jaari starring Nushrratt Bharuccha released in theatres on June 10th. The film has been directed by Jai Basantu Singh. The synopsis of the social comedy film reads: a young girl, a crusader who takes up the challenging job of selling condoms in a small town in MP, India. The synopsis further says the film examines the difficulties she faces amidst the social taboo and how she handles the resistance from her family and the entire town. Let's see what the critics have to say about the film. The Indian Express says, "What makes this film, at least its first half, such good fun is the writing. It's light and funny and the characters do their job well as we see the Bollywood small town in throes of a Sasur Bahu saga." NDTV says the makers of Janhit Mein Jaari are driven by the belief that they are doing women's empowerment a world of good. To a certain extent, they aren't wrong at all, but by straying into terrains that only serve to take the focus away from the important central premise, the film irretrievably undermines itself and the thrust of its message. Bollywood Hungama says Raj Chandelier's story has a nice message. However, it gives a deja vu of his own film Dream Girl, as it's also about a protagonist who takes up a job she is not proud of initially and hides the fact from her family members. It is also a bit similar to Helmet, which was also a comedy based on condom sales and its importance. Jai Basantu Singh, Raj Chandelier, Rajan Agarwal and Sonali Singh's screenplay fails to entice. There are far too many tracks and there are places where the principal track takes a back seat. Raj Chandelier's dialogues are quite funny and try to uplift certain scenes. Sadly, the script is not up to the mark and hence even some of the dialogues don't have the desired impact. Cinestan says, while Janhit Mein Jaari's first half comes across as a typical comedy dealing with human emotions set in a small town, in the second half it morphs into a preachy social drama. One only wishes the messaging was more subtle. For instance, at one point, the viewer is suddenly bombarded with data about abortion and its risk. IWM Bus says, this film and its radical statement on why women need to make sure that their partners use condoms belongs to Nushrratt Bharuccha. She's fiery, feisty and blissfully plastered when her in-laws are not watching. The character owes allegiance to Kangana Ranaut's Tanu in Anand Rai's films. But then all small-town female firebrands are like that only.